Hey, if it keeps me disqualified, I'll try to stream it on Twitch. Almost like commentary. I got the overlays.
Yeah, if you want to broadcast with Ed, he'll be in the broadcast booth. That way he has a co-host. I really hope that it doesn't even come to that. Hopefully it clears it and it lets you race, but I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, I hope so. So I don't need to stream? Like, is someone already streaming it?
I'm not going to say no to another broadcast, but, I mean, if you want another voice to go with you, I'm sure your voice will get tired, but, I mean, you do you.
No, that'll be fine. I assume you get in touch with him in Discord, right?
Yep. Ghost. What's his name? His name is Broadcaster Ed. It's the purple name on Discord.
Name's in touch with I
Ed,
Yeah, gotcha. Sorry.
can you
Well,
hear?
it
Can you
doesn't
hear
work.
the
I'll give you a provisional.
iRacing chat?
A provisional is just a last place positions
Yes, I
point.
can.
It won't give you any stage points, but at least
Hunter
you'll get
Davis
some
might
points on the
join
board.
you. Are you good with that?
Oh,
The
absolutely.
broadcast?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Tell him to jump going up to the broadcast booth.
Perfect. So you'll have another voice with you now.
That'd be great. That'd be good. That's a good thing. Okay. Yes, sir.
We'll see how this works out. If this don't work out, I'll stay in touch with you.
I'm gonna go back now.
How you doing, Hunter?
Good, how about you, man?
Doing good. Doing good. I'm not really a broadcaster, so Kirby said they were really trying to find somebody to help out, and I told him I could at least broadcast a different perspective for him. So um, that's what I was going to do. But yeah, welcome for any input from you.
Yeah, I'm not really a broadcaster either,
Okay.
so I'm just as new as you. I've just got all my overlays and everything set up to do it on my end too.
Right.
Give me a sec. I gotta turn this voice chat down.
Yeah.
These guys are loud.
Yeah. No kidding.
Let me try this. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. Are you? Do you have your broadcast up yet?
I do. Kirby put the link out there. Give me 1 second.
I got it. I got it. I see it right here.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. You got your overlays up nice.
Yeah. Got a little. Have they started qualifying? They haven't started qualifying yet, have they?
Are you using an SDK or who are you using?
This is a program called. Sorry, that's a little loud too. Race Lab for the overlays.
Gotcha.
Yep. This is a program called. Sorry, that's a little loud too. Race Lab for the overlays. Yep.
All right. Oh, we'll give it 6 minutes and see what it does, and um, I'm pretty sure it's not going to run the race. So,
Okay.
thinking about streaming my end on Twitch, but only thing is I don't know how to when I start my stream in my OBS how to make the title of the Twitch video.
Okay, Hunter, just a quick, I guess we could just do a quick introduction for any of the folks that are watching the broadcast back home. Thank you for joining. So tonight, the league is planning to run Daytona, 300 laps of Daytona. There will be, I'm sorry, 120 laps at Daytona. We'll have a stage at lap 30 and a stage at lap 70. So this will be fun. Pretty good crowd. I think we have over, what do we got now? Over 20 drivers in here. Last time I checked, the strength of field was over 1958, so I think over 2,000. So some good drivers in here tonight. It's good to see.
Yeah, right now we have strength of fields currently sitting at 1909. So
Okay,
a lot of A class drivers, couple B and 1C and a couple 1D or 2Ds. So pretty high field. Most everybody's A class. So
that's fantastic. It's fantastic. Should be a great race. I did. So what you can see up there is the upcoming schedule. This league is just getting started, and they are still actively looking for anybody interested in joining. But you can see the schedule. I think they meet, right, Hunter. Are they racing once a week, or how often are they going?
so they race every Wednesday night. So
Okay.
I don't have the schedule to pull up.
I just now found it here. Yep, you're right. So April 16th is the next one. They'll be in Las Vegas. April 23rd, Michigan 280. So again, this is only the second race, I believe, of the season. So they are just getting started. Going back, find again from that first race. This is basically, I don't know. Do you know who Helmet Bag Racing is by any chance? Or
Helmet bag racing?
yeah,
Not really.
yeah. So these are the results from last week's race, I guess. And it looks like Jeff, Trevor, and Timmy really dominated that. They came home with. Oh, I take it back. First place went to Johnny Evans with 84 XVI. So congratulations to him. But positions 2, 3, and 4 all went to Helmet Bag Racing. And then I don't know what happened to our friends Darius and Kirby. You know, they looks like they showed up, but that's about it. But anyway, those are the results from last week's race. And Hunter, did you drive in that one, or are you new?
Um, I did not drive in that one, but I was supposed to drive in this one, but
Okay.
currently I have a disqualification sitting over me, so um,
Oh,
couldn't get it cleared. So now we're just seeing if it's gonna clear or not when the race session starts. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be your friend tonight.
sounds good. Good to have you. Like I said, I am not a broadcaster by any means. I just thought I would help out. I believe the team Kirby was looking for somebody to help give a different perspective on the race. So thanks to folks tuning in. So with that, I think we have about 5 more minutes of qualifying before we get started, and we'll be back with you here shortly.
I'm gonna try to get my end up on Twitch, my side of the story. I reckon
Okay.
up on Twitch, but we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, I've never worked with that myself. Yeah.
We want to go over a quick couple of rules real quick in case you weren't familiar with them. Let me pull up my notes real quick. We're doing away with the racing to the line under yellow. As soon as the caution comes out, field is frozen, line up where iRacing tells you. In the event a caution should have been thrown, but iRacing doesn't throw it, we will throw it if 2 or more cars are involved and it is on the race surface. And then we are adding lane choice for the leader on restarts, not the initial start, but restart. Leader, if you want to take advantage of that, call it out 1 lap before 1 to green, or call it out before we go 1 to green. It's 1 to green, it's too late. Let's have a good run here, guys. Stay to the right on pit road. You guys have 2 fast repairs, 6 tires, 120 laps. Keep it clean. Let's have
Am I starting course?
Can you try to clear penalties for me and see if it works now?
You're right. I messed that up. You guys think you guys have enough time to switch? I'm so sorry about that.
Nah, it's fine. It's not that big that deal. There's 120 laps left. Don't worry about it. I just wondering if I got a penalty or something.
My mistake. Yeah, we'll make sure the points go to the correct person.
Kirby, thanks for putting something in, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm glad. Hopefully it turns out fun.
I know I'm an idiot.
Ed, you got a copy?
I assume there's
Yes,
not.
sir.
I'm gonna try to get my end set up.
Stages are 30 and 70.
Okay.
And we will throw
We have a
cautions
race,
for
so
stages. Yep.
I'll be commentating with you.
Sounds good.
End of 30 and end of 70.
Green. Been one of these things, I can tell you, I'm just not over it. Make sure I'm gonna stop get you some good numbers.
Now it looks like we got a battle for the lead. Oh, we got a wrecker. 65 spun out there.
There's a spinner there.
Still green.
Was it 1 car?
Yeah,
one car.
it just went off my nose. I don't know how you want to call it. Yeah, it was 1 car at the bottom. Unfortunately.
It's going to be a tough break for that 65 car. He's going to have to really try to survive here and hope for a caution. Oh, we just got word from race control. They're going to throw it at the line.
Still green. I thought they were going to throw it.
Yellow flag.
Yep.
There it is. Okay.
Caution is out.
Lap 3 caution is out. Apparently, one of the cars spun out on the backside of the track. Must have been Andrew Lewis, number 65,
Andy Lewis
coming into the pits.
trying to get into his passenger. He got practice on that.
Yeah, for
He's
some
got
reason here,
he got a enter a close pit.
my overlays
He's
are
trying
not
to get his
showing up.
passenger.
Pace car middle back. Going into 3 now.
Really hate that for Hunter.
Gets the back.
It's all good in the hood.
Sorry, just had a little fuel loss and catching up.
Car number 16, Johnny Evans continues to lead. I think he's been going back and forth between first and second this whole first 3 laps here, so he's coming into the pits now. And it looks like he's got a lot of followers.
What would you say the key is going to be to this race tonight?
Well, this group of drivers with that A rating, you can't get away with a lot, right? You can't count on luck as much as you can in some of the other leagues. It looks like these guys are all some pretty good drivers. So I've always thought, if you can, go up front, stay up front as much as you possibly can, so you avoid the big ones. I don't know, but this is my first chance looking at this group, and see how it goes.
I don't have much experience in these ARCA cars, so I don't know how they race, but I've raced them one time at Dover, and it was a blast.
Yeah, they're a handful. I'm like you. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the ARCA cars, but they're a little bit. It seems like they're a little bit more of a handful, right, to keep on the track.
That's right. Yeah.
So
yeah, it seems like they're either really tight or really loose wherever you go. Obviously, at a track like Daytona or Talladega, it's going to be a little bit of a different story.
Reminder, leader has lane choice. Call it out.
Definitely either loose or tight wherever you go.
Yeah, I'll be curious to look at one of the cockpit views just to see what they're actually doing inside the cockpit in terms of,
Gonna stay on the inside.
are they having to check up a little bit going into those corners, or I'm not sure how these cars are set up, but would like to take a look inside the cars as they're driving to see what they're doing.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to run through and get some shots of them racing from the cockpit.
Oh yeah. So here's your leader. Car number 16 continues to be Johnny Evans, and we're not interested in the guy driving the pace truck. Ryan Motre, hopefully I didn't mess that up. Car number 44 in P2. P3 is Trevor Catalano, and again, my apologies, guys. Car number 56. Jeff Hoggard, car number 50 in P4, and we'll be going to the green here shortly.
All right, I got my overlay up.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Now I'll just have to figure out how to share a link to the Twitch. Definitely should get interesting here. I mean, it's going to be the key to this race to me is going to be patience with these guys. Main thing is it's easy to want to start racing hard, side by side, 3 wide. It can get very boring around here, so the key is definitely going to be patience.
Yeah. Okay, the field is between turns 3 and 4. They should be going green this time around, I believe.
Yep.
Green, green, green.
And they're off.
Looks like the 16 gets a good start, and the 56 gets out there with him. They're going to get some help on the bottom. It looked like third row back on the inside didn't really get going. Now the outside struggling.
Yeah, 83 is pushing the heck out of 44, but they just don't have the number. Oh, that inside line fell apart.
Smart move jumping up to the high side. Looks like the 56 is going to try to put the move on the 16, but he's not going to get any help, so he's going to fall back on the bottom. Like I said, patience here is going to be the key. Looks like they're already racing pretty hard here.
What are we doing
The
about
other thing is going to be patience and pushing. I'm pretty sure these cars are just like all the other cars. They're pretty easy to spin out. Curious to see if we'll see anybody hook anybody trying to get tonight.
Yeah, it's interesting. We actually have 2 groups. We've got the lead group here of about 10 cars, and then the second group's behind them. I'm not sure if they're losing the draft or what's going on. 16 is a little off the track there. Looks like he saved it. He's going to come back on. Did a good job there.
Looks like they're starting to single file out. It looks like we have 2 packs as well.
Yep. Yeah, if that lead pack stays in that single line like that, they can run away from that second pack. But they're going too wide. Ooh, Ryan Motre, number 16, is into the wall. He saved it.
homeboy, it's all good.
That was a good save. That was pretty amazing. 16 he was riding right up into that wall there, and he did get into it, but he was able to just keep it up like you're supposed to, keep it up into the wall and let the field go by.
Hey, what? I can't help it.
What's that?
Look at that right there. I said they can't help it. They got to race.
Yeah, that's true. So we got a lead change now. We got Darius is, oh boy, you're getting a little crazy. Oh, there they go. 33's into the wall. He saved it.
Great save.
Great save. Yeah.
The field. They're going to stay green for
I think
that.
I might be a curse because I said Darius was the lead and he got. So maybe I shouldn't mention that. For 83 is Kirby. He's in P2. I believe he's the league owner. He's running in P2. 'Hunter Smith's coming up on the outside. He's got a little bit of help. Number 56 is really pushing the heck out of him. If 03 comes up a little bit tighter, they might be able to catch that inside pack. think he had to bail out of that one.
Did you get any breakdowns on whether we had stages?
I'm sorry, say again?
Did you get any breakdowns on whether we had stages or not?
Yeah, we will have stages at... I had that written down here, so my apologies. We do have a stage. I believe it's at lap 50, but I got to check that.
Is that going to be one stage?
No, there are 2 stages. Let me find that real quick here.
Going to jump around here. Let's go follow the 16. He is following the road. Looks like back the pack here.
Yeah, so regarding the stages, I did mention it earlier. Yeah, we do have a stage at lap 30 and another stage at lap 70. So those are our stages for tonight.
In the lap stage, let's bring the stage 2 winner in and get a race update on him.
Yep.
Whenever that comes.
I need to get a little bit closer to me.
Motre continues to lead. It looks like that inside line, there's been a lot of people trying to get around him, but so far nobody on that outside line's been able to get around.
Sorry, homeboy.
Kirby just made a liar out of me. Kirby's in front now in the 83.
Going back to Kirby here.
Yep. 83 Kirby is in first place. 42 is Bryce Boner.
Who got to pick the winners tonight? That was a very clean move by the 56 and the 03 to slide down in front of Kirby there. Way to stick together there.
Let's go into Kirby's cockpit, see how he's wheeling it here. Pretty much single file with this group anyway.
Riding on board with Kirby in the cockpit.
Yeah, this first group is pretty much single file now. So when you look at the distance between this first group and there's about a 5 or 6 car group behind them, that gap is really getting bigger. So this first group is pulling away from that second group.
Riding from Kirby's left rear here. looks like everybody's kind of keeping it patient, keeping it. Let's take some laps down. Maybe we'll race for the stage wins, but other than that, it looks like they're starting to calm down a little bit, get into that, boring Daytona feel. Kind of how it feels to ride around here. Just you either want to race every lap, or you just want to sit and ride and take these laps down and get them out the way.
Good example of the distance between these two packs. Yeah, this, like you said, this lead pack has really settled down. They're not really trying. At least it doesn't seem like they're challenging to move up. They're pretty much happy staying single file.
Very surprised. Don't know if Johnny Evans in the 16 had an incident or what, but he just went all the way to the back into the second pack and just riding back there. I think the second pack has really lined up and started trying to run this first pack back. Got a gap between the two packs. Seven and the 33 here seem to be trying to make a run back up to the front, but not sure they're going to get enough help to do it.
Well, they had only two cars, now they got three that might make a run at it. They're so we're currently on lap 21. We got 9 laps to the first stage. I'm not sure. I wish I'd checked with Kirby. I'm not sure on the stages if this is a full caution when they do the stage, or if they just keep rolling right through it. Hunter, have you heard anything about that?
About whether they should get a full course caution at the stage.
Okay, I wasn't sure. There are other leagues that they don't throw the caution. In other words, they just count it as a stage, and you get your stage points, but they don't throw the flag. So we'll see.
So far, no more incidents. Been pretty smooth going from here on. Everybody seems to be counting down laps, getting one out the way. You really don't want to start racing here just yet. There's too much race left to be had to get into it and take the chance of screwing your car up.
Yeah, if you look at this little graphic right here, it kind of shows you how big that gap has increased between this lead pack that we've been looking at most of the night, and then this second group. Again, because that first pack's been single file most of this way, so they're really putting a lot of distance there.
Yeah, not sure how they got to that point. It seemed like maybe the fat cat started racing a lot harder.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to lose the draft on these most of these cars. So running right at 5 laps to stage one. I'm assuming, and I don't know this, but because I just didn't look at the data and stuff, I think they can make it in without stopping for fuel before the stage.
I'm not exactly sure.
Oh yeah, that gap has really increased between these two. No major change in the sequencing or the order. Looks like everybody's content to just stay in line right now.
Yeah, I can't say I really blame them.
Yeah. This is probably one of those races where if you step out and try something, you run the risk of getting left behind. So might be better to just stay in line for right now. Like you said, they'll probably start really racing a little bit later on.
Yeah,
Whoa,
definitely by
whoa,
the.
whoa, whoa! There we go. That's
Couldn't see there. I was live on the 42 right there. Bryce, I did not see any contact there.
yeah, yeah. I think that was a 42. He did hit the wall, but he managed to not hurt anybody else, which is great.
I was set on the 42 there.
Sorry about that.
Oh, here we go. We spoke too soon.
We are going to have our second caution of the night at lap 30 here.
That was stage.
Your leader is still going to be Trevor.
Sorry, Bryce.
Up
I didn't
here
try
in
to
the
block. I was trying to go with
56.
You're good. I timed it poorly. I mean, shit. And he just got tied out of there.
Kirby, just a question. Would that have been
So
a
far from
caution
the
line
night,
anyway
what
because
do
of
you
the end of the
take
stage?
from how these guys were racing?
No, the caution comes out at the end of 30.
10-4. I think I would have probably ended up out of fuel.
Yeah, so far, I mean,
You're not the
it's
only
been a
one,
very
Trevor.
clean
I'm
race.
still worried I might not make it till
I'm trying to see
till the pit
why,
opens.
what caused this latest episode here, because they were
I
running
know,
so
I'm
clean.
coasting right now, hoping and praying.
Yeah, it looks like they did try to go 3 wide here.
Pace car middle back.
Yeah, 33, 91. Looks like they kind of got together. 91 was as far down onto that yellow line as he could possibly go.
You out?
Pop up the
Sorry.
weather. Got a 6-mile-per-hour wind with a track temperature of 86 degrees.
Where are you, dude? We'll push you.
No, I caught the pace car. I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, it looks like 33 got a little overzealous there. They were 3 wide right here. 33, 91. They were 3 wide. There was some door banging going on. I don't know how 91 could have gone any further to the left right here. He kind of gets
I'm gonna
driven
set I'm
down
gonna
by
set
33.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
set Trevor's here for this restart. If it stays Trevor, I'm gonna set Trevor's dashboard up and we're gonna watch his getting through the gears and speed, getting up to speed here on this next restart.
So we did
It
get, I think,
looks like Kirby is gonna come out the leader. I believe Kirby is going to get the lead off of that. Kirby indeed has taken the lead. Now Kirby will decide whether to start on the outside or the inside here. The rest of the field has to take what they are given. But the leader here does get a choice on high or low. We spectate the best place for the leader to restart here is probably definitely going to be the inside. Could be personal preference there too, but definitely expect him to take the inside here. We're going to go on board here and watch his speed and his gearing right here
choosing the high
from
line.
the cockpit as he restarts this.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm inside the cockpit of Kirby right now, and it's interesting. He's really trying to save fuel. I can hear him cycling his motor, turning it off, turning it on.
He's riding around in 4th gear, and he is definitely cycling it.
He is definitely, yeah. He's saving fuel as much as he possibly can here.
And it looks like he's elected to take the high side here. Kind of surprised by that decision. What do you think?
I am too. The inside, up to this point, the inside has been where all the speed has been. That outside has been falling apart. At least it has from what we've seen so far. We'll see, because that's the problem with being on that high side, right? It works as long as you got the numbers up there, but as soon as somebody drops down to that low side, you lose all your momentum. So be curious. I am kind of surprised he took the high side.
Yeah, the hardest thing is getting somebody to stay with you up there. Is just like,
Yep.
you know, that's what I worry about for him. If anybody's tuning in, this league is free to join. It's United Racing League. Seems to be a great group of guys. Everybody's very nice. Mostly A to B class, really. We got a few C and D classes in here. But they are still recruiting drivers, so we're going to ride with Kirby here as he goes to take this restart. We'll see how he does it on the side side. Definitely leading the restart, though.
Green flag, green flag.
It's a good start, a good shift. Came through the gears really well.
Sorry about that. I lost all my race lab stuff. It's back up.
Well, I mean, starting off the outside paid off for him, so, you know, I reckon it's just whatever your personal preference is. Wouldn't have been my decision, but also not in the car, so.
Well, the outside is really organized now. They've got, 6 cars nose to tail here, so they're making a pretty good run at that inside line.
He's gonna have some competition here.
Yeah, they've got enough numbers, and they're holding together a little bit better on that outside. Oh, yep, there they go. They tried. 2 cars were able to come down in front of Kirby there, and then the outside kind of fell apart.
Heavy, so we don't wreck.
Now we're gonna go to Carter. Carter takes the lead here. What a drive to the lead right there on the outside there. That was pretty impressive. Looks like the field's wanting to race a pretty good little bit here now that both these packs are back together. Got a lot of cars on the lead lap here, and it looks like some of them are ready to get towards the front.
Carter Casey, Ryan Motre, Kirby Caputa, Trevor Catalano, and Clinton Seymour. Round up your top 5. Now looks like the outside is trying to get reorganized again.
To round out your top 10, it's going to be Gary Donnellan, Logan Taylor, Hunter Smith, Timmy, and I don't know, they're racing around so much right there, you can't really
somebody.
keep track on it.
Looks like it's the 18 car. It's a single car. Looks like you might have spun out. 16, 17, and 18.
And we are going to get our 3rd caution of the night.
At 45, you were completely gone
Race
there the
control has
entire
been
corner.
very
Scared me
generous
when you
here.
reappeared.
Yeah, he said he blinked out. He was one that was on him.
We're all gonna have to check up here on the back stretch and let the pace car pass.
It's coming out of 2 now.
I don't know what he was doing there.
33 back up a spot, please.
So rounding out your top 5 here is going to be Carter Casey
Clear right.
in the lead, that number 88 Chevy
All good.
there. Then we're going to have Ryan Montre, also in the 44 Chevy there. And all top 3 is going to be all Chevys, with Kirby up there in 3rd. Didn't fall too far back after that restart.
Let's tighten
And then
up
you're going to
when we
have
enter
Trevor
pit, guys.
in 4th in his 56 Toyota. Only Toyota in the top 15. Is that crazy? Only Toyota in the entire race.
I need to find out how that happened. That's interesting.
Definitely. Only Toyota in the entire race. It looks like the 44 of Ryan Montre is going to win the race off of pit road. Beautiful Bucky's car there. Haven't seen a scheme like that right there. That's a beautiful car there. Gonna bring it off in the lead here. He will get to choose here. So it looks like that is going to be a wave around car up there. So we'll see what Ryan decides to do here. We've seen that you can go on the outside or the inside here, and either way you can make it work. Definitely going to need some help. Because if you can't clear 2nd place on that restart, you have no options besides help.
Andrew, do you have a penalty?
No, he didn't get a penalty. He thought he was going to get the wave, but he didn't.
He honestly should have. If he has no penalty, then I'll give you a wave. Go ahead.
Yeah, the last time he got a penalty, but then this time I was like, just stay out of the way.
Ah, there it
You should
is.
get a wave, and then it made him drop to the back, so we don't know what happened.
I wonder what happened. It's way back in the back. So 14,
Yeah,
91.
he definitely could
Oh,
have
I
gotten
see.
it right here. I don't know why he didn't.
42 was coming down the middle. That was just a big checkup. 14 and 91 got into each other.
It's looking like the 44 is going to take the inside here. So kind of what we would expect, but Kirby, he's a little out there. So
What does
he
that mean?
decided to go up high. But just saying, he's not making the normal decisions, the go to the inside at Daytona decisions. So but that's what is good about Kirby. He can make it work. So
Actually, did he come back in and top off? Why is he?
he did come back in, and he come out 2nd there. He entered pit road 3rd. He's back out 2nd, so he'll start up there on the high side where he likes to be, evidently. So we'll see if he can maybe get something going up there. If he can get some help on that high line, I expect him to fight for the lead right there pretty hard.
Yeah, he's back up on the outside again. He and Ryan in that, I guess that's a 44, have been out up front just about all night. Okay, we're on lap 40. There will be another stage break at lap 70. So I don't believe that would be in their fuel window, but we'll find out.
Green, green, green.
Kirby getting a great start on the high side. Going to have a lot of push in there. and I see why he likes it. He sure does make it work. Whether he'll jump down here or not, let's see.
Yeah,
He is.
coming on down. I guess that was Clinton Seymour in the number 2 car. Gave him a really good push to get him out there.
Yeah, that was a heck of a way to charge the lead right there. But it looks like the outside has really formed off of that restart here. Gonna have the 2 car Seymour going to the lead. Oh, the 47 is gonna brush the wall. The 11 is gonna follow there. I'm gonna have a pretty even race here to the line. It looks like Kirby's gonna pull into. I don't know, Seymour coming back for the another push here. And Seymour, man, what a close race! I don't even know who got that one.
Yep, 47 pushed it to, ooh, barely cleared Kirby right there. Wow, that was close.
That's what I talk about, patience in this race. when not gonna be made, but 42 laps of 120 and being made. So definitely some hard racing going on here, but you love to see it. 11 is, there we go, the 11 all but hooking that 47 there. That's when the pushing gets really dangerous. When you get on that right corner, that left corner, it just wants to send them cars around. He held it there, so looks like the outside is starting to deform up there. What a push those
Clinton,
guys
I'm
did.
too busy admiring your car to push you center. I'm sorry.
I'm
working on
it on the outside there. Seems like that outside can run good for a little bit, but they just fall back, man. They can't get it going on the outside like they are on the inside.
Yeah, riding along here with the 11 car. He's pushing the heck out of the 47. They got a little bit squirrely a while ago, but looks like they're trying to get reorganized on that outside. That's about as close as you can get right there. And they are hauling the mail now. No. Okay. 11 was pushing the heck, got up into the wall a little bit. He kept it on the wall, so no, we stay green.
Hunter, I thought you added the dash, man.
Not this time, man.
Hey, whoever that was, I'm sorry, my spotter cleared me.
It's a sad day. Hunter, did you blow your engine?
Oh,
Looks
bad
like
news.
that outside starting to form again. Oh, we're going 3 wide here. Almost causing a big wreck there. What a save. What a way to get it back together. Looks like that inside line, that middle line is going to start falling back here. I don't know, they're starting to get some help here now. Next race, do you see 3 wide?
Dude, I see that.
Definitely vouch for it. You need to go 3 wide to get
I'm
to the
back.
front here. When do you see that point of race?
Stay here.
Big wreck.
Big wreck there.
How about it, Ed? You got a copy on me?
Yes, sir.
Not really on the. Okay.
You got me?
Yeah, that was yep. That was a pretty good wreck there. That definitely gonna
What's
be
with
our
the
fourth
rainbow
caution
park
of the night
there
there.
on third quarter
Seymour's
immediately?
gonna be your leader. Day 1 car definitely has not
Honey,
strayed
still
from
there,
the
I'll push
front,
you.
and that has been Kirby
I love
there.
the chick.
Been pretty persistent about staying in the top 3 to 4 there.
For some clarity,
That's the thing, though,
I
man.
don't know
You can run
for
first here
sure,
all
but in my
night.
mirror, it looked
You got
like that
one
wreck
lap,
was
though.
off the racing surface,
One
which
lap
wouldn't
that
have been a yellow,
matters.
but iRacing threw it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just make sure if you call out a wreck,
Are you getting any background noise from me?
just make sure if you call out a
No,
wreck that
you
it's
sound
on the
fine.
racing surface.
Okay.
But two or
I
more
was
cars still warrants a caution.
I was
So
listening to Kirby
two or
talking
more
about that
cars
caution.
or on the racing surface.
Yes, 2 or more did wreck off the race.
Got it. I heard one.
Any way we can pull Kirby in here, give us a little mid-race update?
Yeah, we sure can. We could either pull him or we could just go down to his channel real quick. Yeah, so on that last one, looks like 65 and 40 got together. I thought it was netcode, but they did touch right there. So 40 and 65 got together. And that's what brought out that
Pull
caution.
Kirby. See if we can pull Kirby here into the broadcast booth.
Let's see here. Let me get this back here real quick.
Hunter, I'll finish it off. I still want to leave you up.
Really great. Appreciate it. Did he give you a black for that, Chase? Is that why you keyed up?
Seymour is
No,
gonna win your
I
race
just
off
I'll
the
tell
pit
Hunter
road
I'll
again.
push him in the
What
pit
a
right here.
great job. I think that's the first time we've seen a leader come in and keep his lead coming out of pit road.
Might be easier for us if you wanted to. We could just jump down to United Racing real quick. Instead of pulling him in here, he might be giving out instructions and stuff to his team. But you want to jump down there real quick?
Let's jump in there and get a mid-race update.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, broadcasters?
What's going on, Darius?
going?
Kirby? How's everybody doing?
Pull out of pit lane. Pull out of pit lane.
And I'm having so much fun.
We're alive. I don't know about the other guys, but we've been up front this whole race. Just mentioned it, and then I just knocked on wood, so hopefully I didn't jinx it.
Kirby, what has been your key to staying up there
Let
in
me
the
know
top
when
of
to
the
get off.
race?
Well, part of it is not taking tires on any pit stop. I'm still on my original set. So that's definitely helped me with staying up here. But I mean, honestly, just finding everybody around me, just memorizing letting people get to know my paint schemes, and then you know, as they grow to trust that paint scheme, they'll work with me a little bit more. So everyone at ALR, and then of course Clinton and the Catalano boys, they've been really helping out with that. So nobody's leaving me dry, not yet at least.
That's right.
Kirby.
What has been the decision for starting on the outside there when you've had to lead there?
Well, I was looking at the people who would be starting on that second row. I saw, I think it was Trevor on the inside and Moutre on the outside. I was, I knew I had worked with Moutre earlier in that run, so I was more confident with Moutre on my outside behind me pushing me than I was Trevor.
Well, we look forward to seeing how this race ends here. What do you think it's going to take for you or one of your teammates to get a victory lane here?
Luck. It's anybody could win it, and I don't think it really matters anything at all until that last lap. So luck.
Good luck to y'all guys, and the best of luck.
You guys are putting on a good show, Kirby. Good show. So good luck to you guys.
Sweet.
Probably going to be better off than it was.
I'm sorry, Bryce. Go ahead. I was getting interviewed.
So restarts, the leader goes on the green or the restart zone?
Good mid-race words there. Kirby there.
Yep.
Okay.
Expecting a lot of luck tonight to get into victory lane, but definitely going to take some management and staying out of the wrecks, which is luck. But I don't know. we'll see.
Did I make a mistake?
We'll see who plays the best hand here. It's definitely gonna be.
Nah,
You know, the thing about Daytona, you can sit in the back all race and still get wrecked
I made the
before you get
mistake.
into the checker flag. So, no safe spot in
Yeah, Bryce.
Daytona.
Shut
Letter
up.
8. We'll
Getting
see
ready to
if
go
that
green.
outside
Green, green,
Here we go. Had a couple of drivers already bail out on that top line up there.
outside didn't get going.
Yeah.
Started looking to the inside. Push 56 is going to jump to the inside. The 83 of Kirby's going to make a run to the outside. He's going to clear the 56. Well, there he goes. He's going to jump down low and take advantage of it. Almost wrecked the 83, but keeps it clean there. 44 getting a great push up there. On the outside, if they're going to continue to have a lean up there, they can get some cars to go with them on the outside. They might kind of seen out of this race, though. They'll have a 2-wide race out there. But looking pretty form here.
See if that 44 can, with that Bucky's car, can get pushed around Kirby here. 42's right behind him, pushing the heck out of him. Very good push right there. That's interesting. Right along with number 42, car number 42, Bryce Borer. He's the one that's been pushing the heck out of this guy in front of him. But he's clear of Kirby, but it looks like he doesn't want to drop down for some reason. Wants to stay up on the high side.
You can see here the rubber just flying off the cars here. Almost have some contact there. Almost. Let's go ride with the 44 here on his left rear.
Oh, they're getting squirrely.
My bad, 41.
Boy, that inside line really fell apart up front for some reason. Big push from the 16 to the 41. Hunter Smith is up there, but unfortunately he's 3 laps down. I think he might have blown his engine again, possibly pushing somebody. I'm not sure if that's what happened, but I know he didn't have any power earlier. I think Andrew Lewis is the first car a lap down, so he should be the lucky dog candidate if we have another caution.
Outside powers around the whole inside there. This is where you normally get a caution here. Everybody trying to ride around that high side wants to dip down to the low, and it kind of causes some confusion, and where you get confusion at Daytona is where you definitely get a wreck or two. But then again, if you got all teammates up there,
Whoa, Kirby
much
got
safer thing.
sideways. Oh, they saved it.
You good?
Wow.
No, I'm not good. It smells like Dookie in my car now.
Tell you what, watching from this left rear perspective of the leader right now, definitely doing how much these cars move around here when they're getting pushed.
I blew up.
Oh, no. 42 lost his engine.
That is no bueno.
Why would you?
We stay green. No caution.
Just stay up next time, man.
Well, I did. I best I could watching the rear view. I kept in the middle, but
Right
I
there.
had to get off the track. I apologize.
This is what a engine overheating looks like. Right there. And again, that's just from pushing the heck out of the car in front of him. Car overheated. That's unfortunate for 42. Ooh, he had some pieces come off his car too.
I'm about to blow my engine again, Chase, so I'm just not going to do this right now.
Chase is not one we've really seen up there leading much tonight. Show up like
Getting flashback. Control D when it gets red.
About 5 to 33. He's been up there all night too. They're kind of back to
Myself
the
and
aggressive side
that
of
didn't
trying
really
to
work
make
out
that
for me.
outside work. Kind of in the middle of each
Get
lane.
top quick.
Kirby's controlling the bottom of the lane.
Lap 58, Trevor Catalano is still your leader. Timmy, I guess have brothers. Timmy Catalano is P2. Logan Taylor P3, and Kirby is still in P4.
Riding on forward here with Chase Greer.
Hope you're having fun. 65.
Chase Greer to Timmy.
Keep door slamming me while you're a lap down.
You right now, I got to stop.
This lead pack is definitely broke away. It's a lead pack of about 8 cars. And they are definitely pulling away from the second group.
Yeah, them lined up like that, it's just going to be absolutely almost impossible for that second group to catch up without stalling.
So I got some kind of glitch. I'm stuck on pit road. No repairs or nothing. It just won't let me go.
Shit. Did that work maybe?
Yes, thanks.
Kirby's doing some yeoman work here. He's driving along at about 195 miles an hour, bumper to tail, and also doing race administration duties there. So that's pretty amazing. That's not easy to do.
Definitely not.
Okay, we're on lap 62 of 120, so we're just barely over halfway. Trevor Catalana and Timmy Catalana continue to be P1 and P2. Logan Taylor's P3. Kirby is P4. Darius, P5. Chase Greer, P6. And Ryan Motre is P7. Still looks like Bryce Borer would be the lucky dog candidate if we did have a caution. Okay, we're on lap 63. There will be a stage at 70, lap 70, so only about 7 laps away for stage 2.
Remember, stages at the end of 70.
On board with Darius and number 33. Hey, that's my number, 33.
That's my number two.
We got to talk to Darius.
Never seen anyone run the 33 until I got on iRacing.
Exactly.
The 33, and I've seen so many 33s that now I've just started running 27. But oh hey, look, I'm up, but I'm just out of the race. Disqualification.
Jeez, 44.
Cindy, you're blinking.
Some blinking here.
He's just hooked up his Bluetooth. Oh. He forgot to put the second gear back on. Yeah.
This lead pack starting to race here, so I might get up to a little bit of a run.
What about the Bluetooth?
All good, just be smart with it. I'm good.
2 more laps to stage. Chase Greer's your leader, P1, followed by, he's just swapping around right now, going back and forth with Ryan Motre. And now Kirby's in the mix too. Oh, Bucky's car almost got turned.
I'm at 285 right now.
We should be getting the caution flag in 1 lap. This group up here is all battling for stage points, obviously. Kirby back to the lead. Oh, this is not going to end. Oh, they saved it. I thought that was going to be bad. And they're coming to the line this time around for... Oh, there they are.
Oh,
Big wreck, big wreck.
Ooh, and Clayton's fins
Yellow
too.
flag is out.
My,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
man, they're still wrecking in the second pack.
They were
Even the
battling for those
second
stage
Think
pack.
I
points.
touched
Yep.
you, but I do think that net coded or
Even the
something like
second pack
that.
caught a lot of that
You gotta
back
wait.
there.
Somebody in that group was blinking a lot. I don't know who, but
Wow, the Bucky's car.
We need to let the pace car by. We need to let the
Man,
pace car by.
I don't know, that
not
Bucky's
good
car.
guys.
Kirby, is there any way I can get any wave arounds since it screwed me on pit road?
Hunter Smith's
I should only be
score
1 lap
pretty
down, to
bad
be honest.
there, so is Brendan Redwing.
It at
Not
most
good,
2.
man.
This kind of started up front here. You got the 56, 33, and 40, or we're 3 wide. And again, they're trying to get these stage points. So they're
They trying to
battling
get the
hard.
stage chase.
Looks
33
like
is
we're gonna
kind of...
have some fast repairs there.
We get
11's gonna come off.
a little
He's
crazy, but we're
gonna
good.
stay on the lead lap there.
Connor, if we were clear, I was gonna try to
21,
let you
man,
pass
the
me so you get
score
back
up
on the lead
bad.
lap, but then
Yeah,
No, man, I'll just try to push you to get it, man. All good.
good lap there.
Let's see who wins the race off pit road here. Looks like number 83, Kirby Caputa, wins the race off pit road. Darius right behind, Chase Greer, Clinton Seymour, Trevor
Those of you
Catalano.
wondering about technicalities, me and Rocky post-race are going to go back and look at the order everyone crossed the line, not where iRacing tells you, because sometimes iRacing is wrong. So the order that everyone crossed the line is the order they'll receive stage points.
Let's jump on up to Kirby here. Kirby, man, he has not been able to stay away from that top three all night. Been a pretty good performance for him here. 33's also been up there. That is a beautiful 33 car.
Yeah, I like that. Very patriotic. Like it. That's Darius's 33 car. That is nice.
Leaders choosing inside.
Hey Ryan. Hey Ryan, sorry about there. I was getting too hot, so I couldn't push you anymore there. But oh, you're good. Come by me, Eric.
Definitely still cycling his engine there, saving gas.
Yeah, not a bad idea, that's for sure. So right here it should be close.
Okay, we're on lap.
3 and 120 here. Let's see what Kirby can do, and kind of surprised he's going to be down low this time.
Will be lap 70, 74 of 120. So getting towards the back end of this one. Getting ready to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
Outside looks like it
Sorry about
struggled
that
there a
wobble.
little bit. Full flat comes in for the win. Rebuild here and make a run back up there. He's got the cars to do it. Close turn. Ooh, the two car is going to put it 33, 3 wide. It's going to hang him out to dry. 33 is going to scrape the wall there. Going to scrape it again. Two car had no mercy there for 33. 33 looks like he's going to move downhill and get back in line here. High side is just not able to hold there on the outside. It's when you really start to see some hard racing getting around lap 85 to 90 here. You guys are going to start getting really hungry. Some aggressive racing here.
Yeah, the good news is we've only got one pack right now. That all this pack has managed to stay together. We don't have any stragglers, so far they're keeping it all grouped up pretty good. There goes the outside line. It's really working now. Oh, two and 83 are getting together a little bit. Good push. Good driving. Very good driving.
Our side was able to put a runner right there to get around the two farther. Was able to put a run there to get around Kirby and them there. High side's coming back. Don't think the outside's got enough cars there to power around the inside though. They'll get a burst here and there, but they just can't kick them cars up high. Everybody wants to be on the inside line. Kirby, he just powered around on the outside. He's moving really quick here now. Looking at bottom line too. He's gonna jump up on the outside there. 45 would have
Wow.
been good on him.
Yep.
Just too late though.
Two decided to jump to the high side in front of the 47, I think that is.
91's going to get stuck in the middle. He's going to get let back in here. Big checkup on the inside. All the way back to Kirby here. He's going to fall back. What a move by the two there.
Ooh.
That was slick. Kirby's going to get in the wall there along with the 33.
Oh, there we go.
56. What a
47.
Save. Wow. I thought that was a disaster coming there. What a save there by the 56 and the 45. Some impressive driving there. Wow. Earned that 47 point. That got scary.
Yeah, the two did that again. Jumped back up to the high side.
Very aggressive here. Haven't really talked about him or seen him much already, so let's see your thoughts on him. But started to race pretty hard. Thought we were definitely going to get the big one there. Nice save they made there. Starting to get some more side-by-side racing. Especially with the Dodge here. Very single file, very packed up. Now we're filling up one pack. We haven't got this many laps in one pack all race, so. Two-car's going to power out back to move.
Whoa.
Power out to move this time.
Little bit of wobble there out of the 83. Saved it though.
Looks like Kirby's going to power around. The two gets a shove from the 47. Kirby's pulling up some speed. Like that.
it is.
Yellow flag is out.
Ed not holding the line.
I was holding my line. I was trying to stay in front and get a lap back.
Hey, how do you get your mic into OBS?
I,
I just was a give up, huh?
I can definitely show you my screen when we're done here.
Is he okay?
Does that work for you? Or do you need it right now?
Not give up, no, but race with the leaders also
What's
no.
that?
There we go. I think I
So it's the
got it
middle of the
now.
race, 4 laps in. If I can get in front of you before it all spins up, I get a lap back. Are y'all with me?
My bad, dude. You're right.
I mean, I got held on pit road for 4 laps with optional damage. It didn't take my fast repair. So
Can viewers can y'all hear my
I'm
co-commentator
sorry I
Ed
was
here?
racing you
Ed,
guys. I
can
mean,
you speak?
I'll look at the
Yeah.
replay right
Hello,
now. It's
everybody.
my fault, bro.
Hope you guys can hear us.
You weren't at fault for driving up front with the leaders. You were
Looks
pretty far
like
ahead of them, even though you can't race with them.
looks like the two gets just to the right side of Stevens
Talking about the crash up there.
Chevy right here, and kind of
Is that you?
gets him a little bit sideways right here, and that pushes him over into the 83, and that kind of starts your.
Did the it looks like the
Sweet.
two just got hit under caution.
I'm looking at a green flag lap too. This is what brought out the caution. Two got into, I guess that's 47, and started, yeah, 47. 2 and 47 got into each other. It was just he was trying to push him, and he just caught him on the right side of his bumper, that turned him up into 83.
So 2 car, you went up a little bit, kind of like pushed me. I kept my line.
Yeah, see,
The two
they're talking about they're
the
they're
two just got
they're
hit under
debating. They're
caution.
not arguing. They're not fighting. They're just debating about who kept their line there.
I was just trying to help out, man.
Just got
I'm not.
clobbered.
It don't matter.
Race control goes over all of the wrecks anyways. If you feel like you were at fault for a wreck
Go
and
back.
want to avoid maybe a penalty, you're welcome to take an EOL, but I'm not going to force you guys to claim a wreck or anything. Yeah, and you could always protest as well.
Watch
Protests are
that.
100% anonymous.
Also, too,
Pit lane is busy. Everybody's coming in.
that's 100% on me. I don't know what I was doing. I just hit the brakes way too late coming up on the pack. I tried to avoid you. That was just sloppy driving. I apologize.
And again, if you guys get passing under yellow or wrecked in the pits or anything like that, call out your black 5 so we look for it.
It looks like the two just gets the what we talked about earlier in the race with these guys pushing. They just step outside, hook that right rear, that left rear, and send him on around. It looks like the two just got in there and hooked him.
Yeah, he was. It's like you were talking. Whoa, I thought I just lost my OBS there. Yeah, it's like we were talking about. It's these guys are being very aggressive at the front end of this thing with the pushing, right? I mean, they're being very aggressive, and he just got a little bit off to the side there. That's all it takes to turn the car. But they were being real aggressive because we were coming up to the stage. Everybody wants those stage win points. So
The hardest thing is definitely trying to stay out. The hardest thing is trying to back out there in that situation. Um, Definitely should have tried to back out there and cut him a break, but them cars, man, once you're kind of in it and you get shoved up there to the bumper, you go to get a push, you can get offline just a little bit and not even realize it, and next thing you know, you're hooking a guy.
yeah, that's all it takes. We have a couple of takers for pit lane coming back in. I don't know if they're topping up on gas or maybe they're trying to get some fast repairs fixed. That's very possible. Yeah, that's a lot of cars pulled back in the pit lane. 16.
Chat, can you hear my co-commentator? Awesome.
So lap 86 of 120. If there are no more cautions, these guys will have to do some at least one more green flag pit stop. It looks like. See how those go. I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
If you're Evans right here sitting in eighth place, what do you think is gonna? What in your shoes would you do to try and put yourself in position to win this race tonight?
Well, there's still a good ways to go. We're about three-quarters of the way. I believe the guys that are surviving are the ones that are up front, right? So I would, depending on which of these, the top side or the bottom side, which of these is moving, I would get up there and just do whatever it takes to try to stay up front as long as possible, right? Because the guys aren't near as aggressive until they get to they drive a little bit more casually, I guess. Getting ready to go green here. Um, but yeah, no, I would just try to stay up in that top five group if I could. Chase Greer leads us off in P1. Carter Casey, 88, currently P2. He's getting a good push from the 42, and he might have enough momentum here. That inside line is not bumper to nose. Ooh, a little wobbly.
Big dive down to the bottom, gonna slide into that inside line, and oh, he's got a big wreck. The 33. Oh,
Uh-oh.
looks like Kirby was involved. Such a strong night from Kirby and that 33 of Darius to man, look at him now here, three-quarters of the way through the race. Should be getting a
The
caution
yellow
out of
flag is
that.
out.
There it is.
That is going to be the seventh caution of the night.
Did you say that was 33?
That was the 33 of Darius and the 83 of Kirby. So,
Ah, man.
such a strong running for them tonight too. They
And
I'm
that's
pitting, so
first time
that's
they get out of the top
one
three,
guy
they
catch my
super
dog.
involved.
it's a good example of what I was talking about. If I could, I'd try to stay up front because bad things seem to happen towards the back here. But Kirby and Darius have been all night long. They've been up front.
Kirby turns to 33. Kirby gets into the 11 there and absolutely demolishes the 11. Looks like I'm right on board there with Kirby.
Yeah, so Kirby's in the 83 here. Hunter Smith in the 11. Kirby's pushing it three wide here. Don't know why Kirby's going three wide way back here at this point, but
Well, like we talked about at the beginning of this race, patience was going to be the key here. And question is, do they have any fast prepares to be able to make that wreck a lot less heartbreaking there?
uh, I think Kirby was expecting Darius in the 33 to stay up on the high side a little bit further. Um, that's what it looks like. They were running three wide here, and Darius comes down a little bit. They just met in the middle here. But I still question why the 83 would be pushing it three wide way back here like this. That makes sense to me. But
Yeah, it seems like still very early to be making that kind
yeah,
of call, but you know, when you run up front all night, you kind of get the feeling like you have a dominant car and that's where you belong, and so it can get easy when you get in the back of the pack to make bolder, more aggressive moves, and I think that's just what that was a case
Yeah,
when someone runs up front all night and you get to the back and it's like, oh, I wonder what the fuck they're gonna
it's
look
like
like.
I don't like it back here.
Yeah,
Let's see if he uses his. Looking at his bumper here. I don't know if he has a fast repair or not. I'm talking about Kirby in the '83, but he's got a ding in his bumper here. No, he's trying to get it fixed without a fast repair, I believe.
and this is gonna be to the point right here where you start seeing these yellows after yellows here. These guys are gonna be really fighting hard for the position here, trying to get some of the track position they've lost back, like you just seen Kirby already doing under 90 laps. But these guys want one up front and they want up front bad, and we obviously see what they're willing to do to get there. We'll be very cautious here. I don't know how many fast repairs you get, but we're starting to get to the point. I think some races are starting to get ruined. Um, so we'll see what happens here. I can see that Kirby and them are still in repairing damage, so it must be out of fast repairs.
Yeah, he was. That's what I was just
Yeah.
thinking too.
Um, this sucks, man. It sucks to take it three wide like that. Which, you could say, you know, they didn't really give him any room there, but that's just the name of the game. When you go three wide up the middle, you kind of take responsibility if something happens there. Um, just sucks to see him run up front all night and uh, come out of it and get in the wreck up front and now they're in there trying to repair damage. They're going to stay on the lead lap here. They got out in time. You see Smith's going to drop out. Um, Tough night for him. Stevens is now three
stay
laps
inside.
down.
Yeah, I think Hunter Smith got Kirby'd there, but anyway,
Looks like Smith is back in. Um,
his car's toast. 5 laps down. Uh,
yeah, it looks like he's out of fast repairs.
yeah,
Looks like Kirby's gonna be your last one on the lead lap there. Looks like the 47 of Stevens slipped. Tough night for some of these guys for sure. Even with a fast repair, it's still becoming hard to stay out of these wrecks.
okay, well, the field's between turn 2 and 3. We should be going green this time around, I believe. Clinton Seymour is your leader, followed by Kyle Kemper, Chase Greer, Jeff Hogard, Brendan Redford, Darius Duvati. Hey, Darius is still with us. I thought for sure he got destroyed with that last wreck,
I think he
but
just got a fast repair. Yeah.
okay, very good, very good. Yeah, so Darius P6, Bryce P7, Ryan Motre P8, Timmy Catalano, and Trevor Catalano round up your top 10.
Looks like Kirby has got this car down to 44 here. Um, so still a threat in the race for sure. Been a threat all night. Been up front all night. But can he get back to the front? That's not something he's had to do all night. Um, he's played the track position really well. So we'll see what happens.
Pace car is off, getting ready to go green.
Two cars definitely been your most aggressive car out here tonight. Um, Really kind of took the first part of the race very slow, very easy. Um, but man, here in these wrecks, really tested them. Even caused what we would say was probably the big one. Um, Stevens trying to go defensive here. Um, Try to get into him. That 50 car, man, you haven't seen him up there all night. Great job by Hobart to get up there. Good time. Nice position.
Yeah, he's out on the outside, but I don't know if he's got enough help out there or not. There's a big gap behind him. 42 is starting to close that gap, but that 91 was pushing the heck out of the 2 car. It's like 91 bailed on the outside.
riding along right here on the 2 car here. You can hear him checking up. Checking up pretty often here too, trying to keep that 91 pumping. Definitely don't want to get a lead out on any of these cars. Um, got some competition here. See how impatient these guys get here. So as far as I can tell, these guys are going to have to make another stop between now and the end to fuel.
Yeah, they will need to do a green flag pit stop unless a caution comes out.
Well, with the way these guys have been racing around tonight, I definitely expect another yellow. Um, these guys even right now are in full go mode.
50 looks like he's going to clear the 2 car and get around him for the lead. 42 might, nope, 42 is not going to be able to clear.
Funny to watch 90 laps go by and you get down here, 25 to go, and you got Hobart who was running the back all race. He run off the track, flipped the grass a couple times, and see how he's up here leading this thing. Patience. He has really drove with a lot of patience tonight. No break rolling in front of that pit car. You can see him up here from front leading to see if he can hold on to it here with 25 to go. 45 up here trying to take the lead right there. Oh,
Push
and a
the yellow flag is
45
out.
just gets absolutely clobbered there.
Medic,
Wow.
Oh no.
medic.
So we got 45,
I just hope Dale's okay.
56, and 14. Looks like they got together. Wow. Yeah, that that might be a fatal. I don't know. Looks like.
The zero
Safe car
03
coming
hooked
out
the
of chute.
45, and the 45 took the 95 and the 14 out. I believe the 95 hooked, and the 14 should have fast repairs left, but that 45 is just absolutely clobbered after that one. Man, what a showing out here. So they should be able to get fuel here and have enough to make it to the end. Um, Still going to be cutting it close.
Just
We shall see.
take a look at it here from Timmy Catalano's. Sorry about that. Catalano's car. He was running P9, and this just happened so fast.
Evidently, Greer got the lead over Hobart there.
Spotter's looking at Timmy's car right now. It's like, dude, you don't have a front end on that car.
The
Yeah.
40 is going to be, yep, the 40 is going to get them all off pit road. Chase has been kind of lurking all race, kind of just been hanging around, been in the right place at the
Chase Greer looks like he is coming in again. No, okay. Nope. Thought maybe he was going to come back in. He is coming in. Okay. Looks like Chase leads. Oh, 16 just got loose in the pits. Looks like Chase won the run, won the chase off of pit lane, followed by Jeff Hogart, Ryan Motre, Bryce Boner, and Clinton Seymour. 16 is still sideways in the pits. Johnny Evans, 16, looks like he's going to try to get straightened out there. That's going to cost him a lot, but he'll still be on lead lap, which is good. So we're on lap 98 of 120. So I think everybody should be in their fuel window. There shouldn't be any more need for a pit stop for fuel at least. So these guys are probably going to go at it pretty strong, I would think. Let's try and check on Kirby, see what happened. Looks like he got that damage that was around his right rear quarter panel back here. Looks like that's all been fixed. I don't see any other damage on his car.
Green, green, green.
Oh, there they go.
Yellow flag is out.
That had to be a net code because we had no contact on my screen.
Another big wreck here on lap 100. 42, 42 and 50. Looks like it could be netcode. He's claiming that's got to be netcode, but 42 looks like he got into the back of the 50 there, and then 50 came down onto two.
What did I say, buddy? By the end of the night, we're gonna see a lot of guys pushing hard,
Oh man,
twisting and hitting these guys and getting them up in the wall and stuff. And just you start playing around with that bumper, man. It's nothing to turn these guys.
yeah, that took out probably another 5 cars.
Tell you one person who missed it and is still back up there, back in the top four, and that's gonna be Kirby up there in the top three. Man, what a drive by this guy tonight. Led and run up there in the top three the first back by the big one, then causes another big one, and then misses a big one to get back up there to fourth place. Um, to finish fifth. So, um, man, what a drop by this guy tonight to get up there and keep his position as he fakes pit road there. Not sure why, but must have decided he did not need fuel or tires. But man, that's who they better watch out for. But this 40 man, he's been consistent all night. Chase has kept his nose pretty clean. Um, he's been able to really lead and push well. Um, just been very versatile up there up front and kept his nose clean. So uh, also a big threat to watch out. But I can tell you 3 laps to go here, last place I want to be is sitting in the lead. It's about the only track you do not want to be leading on the with 3 to go here. Um,
I don't know. What geez. If I had a choice between being in the lead and being like P3 or P4, I would take the lead because what we've been seeing is these guys are very aggressive on the pushing, and you get turned and usually get caught up in that stuff if you're back in the pack.
well, in
But
fairness, the last lap you're gonna be getting pushed really hard, and them cars are gonna start diving out when you're getting pushed, and second place is gonna dive out to try and make a shot for the win, and all it takes is just a mere counter steer to the left, and he's hooked you.
right.
Um, that's what my perspective comes from not wanting. I hope everyone's having fun. Ever since it's got me in perspective, my perspective, I want to be sitting third with 3 to go. Um, I just feel like that is the best position to be able to take advantage of when it comes to start racing for the win. Compared to having to take chances in third.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you heard Kirby. I mean, he's kind of thinks the same I do. A lot of it, he's like you were asking him what it takes to win this, and the first word that came out of his mouth was luck, right? Um, and I know that's not all of it, but you do need some luck sometimes with these races.
yeah, this is definitely one he's gonna take definitely some skill though, some smart driving like we've seen out of that 40. That 40 is
Oh, we've
really
seen some. Yeah, no, we've seen some great saves, some great driving from some of these guys. I just think they're getting a little more aggressive now. So,
oh for sure. Um, definitely not holding back, man. I'm curious to see how they run here into the end. But I'll tell you what, man, you see this race and it really hurt to be in the field, especially when you got disqualified in practice.
oh, geez, yeah,
Uh,
it does look like fun, though, doesn't it?
it does, sure does.
Okay, we'll be on lap 104 of 120. So again, getting a little bit closer to the end here. Chase Greer is going to be your leader in P1, followed by Bryce Borer. Kirby is. How did Kirby get back up there? Kirby's up in P3.
He avoided the last bump and he drove right through it.
Right through it. He just closed his eyes and kept going.
See how these guys fare off this restart. And with 18 to go, looking at what you got right here, who do you think, who would you want to be right here towards the end?
I would want to be in the. Actually, I think I'd want to be in Kirby's spot right now. He's sitting right there in P3. Um, the outside line's going to get really aggressive and push like crazy. If you're on the inside, you have a little bit more room, to dive down if you need to, right? You can dive down and try to avoid some of that stuff if you're lucky.
Yeah, I think I definitely want to be on the inside, but what a wacky restart there. Nobody seemed to get going
The outside fell apart.
Well, with how this is faring right now, I think I agree with you. I think I'd want to be Kirby, but I think in the
Yeah, well, look.
Stay down low, and then you let that
47, I
come
got
on
a
the high
fit.
side, and you just start getting stacked up. Guys,
All right.
dropping down to the inside and getting pushed back. So
Yeah, you see, there's absolutely no outside line. So if these four cars stay single file, they could run away from that pack behind them, which would be smart. Which I think is what they're doing. Nope, 45. You're gonna. I spoke too soon. He's gonna double it up, I think, and now they're gonna drop back. But if see now that second pack was allowed to catch back up just because of that little move right there.
and 50 almost
Sorry,
gets
50.
wrecked again.
If these first four would just stay a single file, they could put some distance. Whoa, what's going on?
All the way.
56 went way. I thought he was pitting or something. Now they're not staying together very well. Now that outside's starting to form back up.
How many viewers you got on your stream?
A whopping, well, it says 20. I don't know who they are, but I got 20 right now.
You're looking better than me. I had one. Twitch is not popping off. Getting down to 15 to go here. We got some hard racing, and I can tell you there. I
Left
think
tires stay high.
this is definitely going to get interesting here. 2 wide, 15 to go. Got a lap car here who's going to push it 3 wide. Wouldn't be surprised to see a wreck right here. Be a great job by that 91 of staying all the way up to the wall there. And they're going to get by him without any trouble here. Man, you can see it in the back of the pack here. These guys are itching to have their car up there. Um, Not sure how they're going to get up there without halting another big one.
Left tires stay high.
The bottom line's starting to die off, and that's why I say if I was in Kirby's shoes, I would have jumped up when the high line come because 44 slide. If the 40 slides down there and then the 44 slides down, then you're in the bottom line, 4 cars back on the bottom. Um, kind of feel like that's why I wouldn't want to be on the bottom. Um, but that outside line has just had a powerhouse of a run here, but kind of haven't seen any cars kind of stay up high there. Once they've got past, they've all kind of jumped down low, and but I see Bora right
Oh,
here.
here we go. Yeah, who's three cars getting aggressive. He's going to go 3 wide, and he, that was a nice move. He went 3 wide just long enough to get back up to the lead there.
Funny how we see like Kirby there get washed all the way from third on out of the top 10 there um, to the 40 there. He gets washed all the way out, but we have the 16. The 16 started up front, has stayed quiet in the back, kind of played more of a hide and go seek race. He's just stayed back, kind of stayed out of the spotlight, and here with 12 to go, he's up there second on the bottom line right there, hoping to make a run at the win here. Same with the 03 of Taylor. He just showed up here at the end.
I'm watching this. I've not seen him most. At least I just maybe I missed him. But how do you get a name? That's a cool name, Logan Houlihan Taylor in the three. He's the one that made that 3 wide move back there. Really aggressive. Very well done, and it's paid off for him because it allowed him to get up to the lead. Oh, they're getting a little bumpy here. Logan Houlihan Taylor. That's cool. I like that name.
Yeah, definitely for sure. 42 right here. Boyer been doing a great job of leading that outside line. This is when the racing really starts to get tough, and we've watched Kirby go all the way to almost the back there, and now he's already back up just by jumping on that outside and letting him cycle through. He's already forced back in the outside line. So, man, just perfect job by Kirby there. Oh boy, I've not seen that 41 car all night. Man, what a beautiful
42 is trying to come down, do a little side draft on the three.
Very aggressive here. That's normally where your reps
Oh,
start because then people don't realize they're getting three wide, and then there they go.
yeah, 16 got below that yellow line and kind of left 56 with no place to go, so he had to go up.
This is this is where the 56 doesn't accept his fate here and takes the side draft and makes a hole, and that's where you do your cautions. Normally
He's
they're three wide, don't realize it. What a save!
that
Kirby
was
going through the middle. How the 56 washes Kirby up into the middle there, and now he's stuck in the middle.
that was a great move by Trevor Catalano on that 56 though, because he, like you said, he kind of got forced out there, and but he made the most of it, and there he is up front now.
Oh, Kirby's gonna go up to the high line, make it three wide there. Now he's gonna get back down, get in there two wide. Curious to see if we'll see him jump down here to the bottom, try to make a run on the bottom here. Definitely getting aggressive with 9 to go here.
Okay, you gonna make any bets now, Hunter? Are you thinking we're gonna see a caution between now and the finish, or are we gonna go green?
I think we'll definitely see a caution. I think it's either the 40 or the 44. Kirby's raced strong all night, but I just feel like, you know, it's gonna be, you know,
Forty's
caution
three
time
wide.
here.
40's three wide with the 33 and with Kirby, so we're three wide. Uh, let's see if they make it through this.
Man, wow, wow.
Oh, we got a blinker. 56 just blinked a little bit. That's not good, or at least they did on my screen.
He did. Wouldn't be surprised to see that 44 there go to victory lane. He's been up there all night. Been running really good. Ryan has just been strong all night. Been all over the place though, as far as front to back. Um, Showed you how to get back to the front here. Surprisingly sticking with it here. Guys there sticking together. Um,
Oh, the
Ooh,
three, the Houlihan. No.
wow.
Yellow
And
flag
that
is
is going
out.
to take out pretty much your whole field.
Okay,
Well,
you were right on
this
that
is
bet.
where this is uh this is where my pick kind of changes with 7 to go. I've still stuck on the 44. I think he gets a good restart on the restart here, and I think he can pretty much take the win. Funny to see Kirby and the 33 of I'm up there fighting back for it. They avoided that caution there, man. To get in such a bad wreck earlier and be able to come back and avoid the rest of the wrecks that were fast repair, man. That'll make you fall in love with the fast repair.
They are precious.
That
Yeah, it
is.
looks
I
like
feel bad.
56. I don't know if that was netcode or not. 56 got into the three there just a little bit, pushed him below the yellow line,
Yeah,
and,
restarted with
and
around 4 to go. Not sure if there's a limit on the green white
In case
checkers,
you're
but I
wondering, we
expect
do
a
have
green white
two
checker. What do you
green-white
say?
checkered attempts.
this is hard to do. But three did a great job. He did get turned down here, but he managed to get control of his car and actually keep it from coming back up into the traffic. Sometimes guys don't do that, so he kept it down there as best he could, but couldn't avoid the big carnage that happened afterwards.
That took out pretty much every car behind him.
Yes, yes.
And
Darius looks like he made it through in a 33. Um,
damage, just absolute carnage on these cars. The front of the cars are gone.
yeah, they're going to be coming out with duct tape and all kinds of stuff.
41 is just absolutely destroyed. Let's see where my pick is at. Um, I think Liz car looks a lot better than some of these other cars. I'm
This
kind of
is,
stuck on how Ed used his fast repair there. This car looks much stronger.
well, I'm looking at Darius's car and the 33 and Kirby's, and I don't see any damage.
No, they were definitely in front of the wreck there.
Yeah,
Thought we had it safe. Thought we weren't gonna get any trouble out of that when that third car got loose there on the causes the caution.
Gonna have probably what, a 3-lap shootout here, looks like. Got 13 cars still remaining on the lead lap.
Put my money on a green, white, checkered. What you say?
I think you're probably right about that. No, I think you're right. It's about to get a little bit crazy.
Hey Kirby, any chance aircraft could get a waiver on his Wi-Fi went out? He lost the lap of the internet.
I did see that, yep. Wave around coming high, guys.
Who is gonna be able to get it done here?
Kirby's right where I'd want to be, in that, on the inside.
I'd have to
Leader
agree,
choosing
it's
inside.
right where I would want to be too. He's had a fond way of being there. Third has been his position. Yeah, I still have my money on Ryan there. I think Bryce could possibly pull it out. But I still got my money on Ryan. You got your money on Kirby. We'll see what happens.
See what happens. Okay, lap 117 of 120. What's that?
I think your sleeper could be Darius here. I think Darius.
You know, yeah.
Very well steal this.
Plus, he's got my car number 33 there, so I'm kind of going with Darius there. He's been up there. He keeps finding his way back up here. He's been up there all night, and he did a setback, but he's right back up there again. So he definitely knows how to drive this track.
Everywhere that 83 has been, that 33 has been right there with him.
Well, they're teammates, so they're talking on the radios. Okay, at lap 118, your leader is going to be Bryce Moore, P2 Ryan Motre, Darius Devati, Kirby Kabuta, and Logan Trailer round up your top 5 as we go green. Pace car is off.
Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Wow.
Passing under yellow from the
44 is going to stick with him. Oh, wow. And wow. He's going to get hung out dry there. But look at the 33 of Darius. What do you say? The sleeper is going to get a run on the low side. Will he have any help there? Powered past the high side. Like I said, the 42's last spot won't be the 3. Hangs the 33 out as well. Kind of a bad move there, in my opinion. It really stalled the bottom line out there. You're going to see.
How long is that 44 going to wait and try to go down and make his own line here, though?
Definitely don't want to make it too early. I look for the 88 not really making any runs up on the low side. The 3 is really.
Oh, there we go.
Here's the what's going to be.
The yellow flag is out.
They did not make it.
Green, white, checkers.
You were right about that, too. We sure will.
Wish that was for the lottery right there.
Who got caught up in this?
Seen that coming. Looks like Darius is clean, but it looks like Kirby gets caught up in
Kirby. No.
that. Doesn't look like the damage is
33.
too
I
bad.
appreciate the push, man, but man,
Gonna have,
you cannot
looks
push.
like the 16. No major damage there.
Hey, I'm crab
Kind of
walking. Am I going to be
expected
able to get a
though.
clear for into the
Curious to
closed
see
pit
what we'll
here?
see out of the 44 and the 42. They seem to
They
be
score medal,
teammates the way
they
they're
score
working
medal.
together. We'll see.
Yeah, if you get
See
a
what
black
happens
for
here.
passing the yellow, call it.
11th caution of the night. It's gonna be a green-white checker.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Kirby has a fast repair left, and he took a major hit here. I mean, he went up into the wall. It's too bad too, because Darius was pushing him. The 33 Darius was pushing Kirby, and then somehow they got up a little high towards the 3.
Thanks, man.
And that's too bad.
Wish I had some type of music here to set the scene of what is about to unfold here. Fixing to see a show here for a green-white checkered. I believe if it's in the rules to get more than one, we're definitely going to get more.
Lucky
than
dog
one
coming, guys. Lucky dog coming. High line.
Might not have any cars left by the end of it.
Yeah, I was looking at some of these cars. They do look kind of banged up, some of them.
Didn't seem like anything added anything to the high line there. The 3 was just not really making the best moves there, in my opinion, to get that bottom line going. He hung the 83 out, and then he hung the 33 out, and it just killed that bottom line. They were never really ever to make another run back at that outside. Curious to see how they play their cards here. Curious to see how aggressive they are after seeing how those moves kind of affected the inside line there. What a job by that 44 tonight, man. He has done a great job sitting up there. The 42's kind of kept it clean. Here at the end has really showed up strong, has led most of the closing laps here. Definitely a strong performance. Those guys tonight. 88. He's been up there, been really aggressive tonight. Followed by Gary. You're going to round out your top 5. Darius is going to come in 6th. Followed by Logan. That 03 car. Kirby's going to be sitting 8th. Followed by Chase in 9th. And then you'll have Kyle rounding out your top 10. Most everybody past this point is going to have a little bit of damage. You're going to have Eric in 11th. Johnny Evans rolling up. He's going to be 12th. Trevor here, he's going to be rolling up 13th. 14th will be Brendan. 115 on back is a lap down. 17th on back is out of the field. So going up here on this restart, seeing what happened last restart with the inside line and all, what are you trying to do and where do you want to be on this green-white checkered?
Well, I'm going to stick with that inside line just because it has an escape route if something goes wrong. I would like to be about where that 88 car is again. But like you said, that 44's been up there all night.
Where with the way that last one played out, I think I want to be sitting in the 2 car right now. because I think the 44 and 42 are working together. I think he's going to let him jump up high. And so I think that I think the outside's going to have a lot of strength up there. That's where I think he's.
Yeah, that 44, I've watched him. I don't think every time he's had an opportunity to move down low after he clears the inside line, he has been opting to stay up high, right? Or at least that's what I've been seeing. So if that's the
That is.
case, yeah, 44 and 2 might stick together. And
Yeah, the
Just a
44 and the
heads up
2
to the
have been locked
field.
to each
I
other's
have
bumper. Green, white
damage,
checkered here,
and I'm
not
just
sure.
hanging
We went
to
green
the
with 4 to
apron.
go last time, so
I will stay off the racing
still
surface.
couldn't understand not racing there, but obviously it was because it got to some extent be working together.
Green.
And here we go.
42 gets out a blasting jump. Might be too much of a jump.
Yeah, he's going to drop back now.
The only thing that might save him is the 88.
I thought for sure that 44 would dive inside. He didn't.
The 44 won't make the move. The 2 will. He has proved that all night. He is willing to make the move. Oh, and the 03. Another one that's been very aggressive here. It makes the move. Quite possibly. White flag. Oh, and the 32's
no.
the entire field gets caught up in the wreck here. Absolutely destroys some of these cars.
And I know
That
you're asking
was
about
the big one.
green white checkers. We do still have one additional green white checker here, so
That was fun.
we're gonna see all the guys that survived this still have a chance.
Kirby, you're real.
And that is what watch.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's bad. Let's see what happened. Yeah, 3. He's been a bit of a 3's been a rebel tonight. I know I guess he's trying to side draft there, but instead of staying in front of 2, he's like, yeah, instead of staying at 2, he's like
30. Absolutely destroys Kirby and them. And it looks like the only 2 to escape from that unscathed really are the 14 and the 91. Man, what a great job by them to off of that. And even the guy that I've talked about all night that's kind of just been there and been able to show up when the time matters is that 16, man. He's just done a great job of being there when it counts. What a great job to get through that. That was a wreck and a half there.
Yeah. I don't want to blame anybody without seeing if it was netcode or not, but I actually think between the 44 and the 3 here, they kind of ruined the BRC's day.
Yeah, the 44 and the 42 had it going there, man. What this is going to come down to is who has faster pairs. The 91, man, he's done such a great job, man. I'm very proud. They was getting lapped there about 20 laps ago. And now look at them. They make it through the caution, same with the 14. They make it through the caution, and they are now up here fighting for a win.
I was going to say, that's the cool thing about this, right?
Heads up
is
to the field,
we're seeing a lot of names up front
going
here
to take
for
the
this last 2 laps that we haven't
apron.
really seen all night.
I'm just trying
That's
to get
what it
laps.
takes, man. It's going to take patience. I feel like Seymour has
I'll give you
a lot of damage. I'll be surprised if he can hold it up front there for a green-white checkered. I feel like he definitely got some damage off that last wreck. The 91 and the 14 both look clean there. Everybody on back to 40s breaked up pretty good. The 50 is still pretty clean. He didn't get much contact from that last wreck, so be surprised if the 2 can hold on to it here. I think he's got too much damage on the front end. No faster pairs to be able to fix it, but the 91 looks clean, and the 14 all looks clean.
Clinton Seymour's driving the number 2 Ford, and I don't think he's been up here all night, but he's in a good position now.
Tell you what, it definitely hasn't worked out for some of the people we thought it would. What a devastating night for some of these guys that it's been.
Eric
All
Graham.
of my
Yep. Same thing with
all,
Eric Graham. Hasn't been up here, I don't believe, a whole lot tonight in the 91. He's
the
gonna...
16s, the 16 and the 40 are the. I originally had the 40 picked to win, and he's up here, and I think he can possibly still get it done. I think you better watch that 16, man. He's been kind of sneaky all night. Started up front, and kind of went straight to the back right off the rip. He just kind of rode around and has kept his nose pretty clean all night. Been very impressed with the way that 16 of Evans has run this race. Wouldn't be surprised to see him get in a bigger lane. I feel like the bottom lane might stall out here. I just don't know what to expect from the two car. Definitely got some damage, some strong damage out of that last one.
Go on, get now.
Very wary about this restart here. Is this our
I'm
final?
God. You shoot. You
This is
get.
it. Yeah, this is all we got left. Yeah, this is the final one. Final green white checker. Pace car's about to pull off, I believe. No, not yet. Gonna go around one more time. Fields between 2 and 3. We'll go green next time around. Well, Kirby's in PA. Are you giving up on Kirby? I mean,
I feel like they picked some damage, but I feel like they probably still got around 30 to a minute of damage, and I feel like whoever has a clean car, like for say the 40, he's 100% clean, or the 91, he's 100% clean. I just don't see someone with a minute of damage or 45 seconds of damage powering around them, unless I'm wrong and they've got the damage fixed,
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be so hard on the green white checkered, unless you miss the wreck like the 91 and the 14 did, to really get around and win this race. I think you see one of them guys up there in the top 4 win this race if it goes, no wrecks.
Here we go. Pace car's pulling off. Clinton Seymour leads us to the green, followed by Kyle Camper, Chase Greer, Eric Graham.
91 gets a great start there, kind of what I expected. Just keep them from wrecking.
Oh, there we go. Stay green, stay green.
That would have almost been the race there.
40 is, I'm not sure if he's going to push
very
him.
surprised with how this two car's been able to stay up there. These
what the
guys
car
been
is in
super
front of us.
aggressive. 91's going to spin. They can keep it caution free. And now if we get a...
88, Carter Casey's got the lead.
Really surprised by how the two cars is able to make the speed he's making up there. This is the white flag, final time around. What will we see? The two car gets spun, and the 88's going to stick with him. The 88's going to take the lead here. They're going to be side by side. Oh, and an absolutely devastating wreck behind him.
Three-car wreck.
He should stay green.
It is a 3-car race here, and they are side by side. Number 2's decided to tuck in.
Let's just watch these replays after.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Chase Greer.
I think I gave a bad push.
Oh. It's going to be very close.
Lead.
It's going to be very close. Oh, no! 2!
And Chase Greer is going to win the Daytona 300. Hey, can I just say...
I didn't mean to get your right rear there, too. I was against the wall. I think connected and couldn't get unglued.
Love how that guy raced all night. Pretty clean. Gets caught up in a wreck there at the end. And he comes back and wins it.
Good win, Chase. Make sure to burn it down. Give us a good picture.
What a battle to the end. That's going to be fun to watch. We need to get the 40 in here. For
yeah, I'll go back and look at it, too. I'm pretty sure.
Caught up and stuff. Sorry about that.
You intentionally wrecked somebody trying.
Again, guys, our protest system is 100% anonymous. If you want to protest an incident, just call it out. Tell us the lap number and what cars were involved.
I need top three finishers to do the broadcasting voice chat. Top three finishers, the broadcasting voice chat in Discord.
Thank you.
Good race, everybody. Really appreciated it.
He's having fun burning it down there.
Yes, he is. I think it's the only car left after this race. It still has 4 wheels on it.
Coming in first is going to be Chase Greer, followed by Carter Casey in the 88. Third is going to be Gary Donaldson in the 41. Kyle Camper is going to bring it in fourth in the 91. Clinton Seymour is going to come in fifth, and that's going to round out your top 5. Coming in sixth is going to be Trevor, 7th Kirby, 8th Bryce, 9th Brendan, 10th Eric. Is going to round out your top 10.
I blew it up.
Say again.
I said that was all me there on that last lap.
Yeah, I still felt kind of bad about that because you and I had the momentum. I was hoping we could get 3 wide to the line. I probably should
Are we
have
able to
stuck to your
get
bumper, but
any of
I poked out on the right side.
leaders in there?
Yeah, it is what it is. I hate that I wrecked you there.
Yeah, we can.
No, it's all good, bro. No worries.
Trying to find Chase real quick here. If you want to, we could. Chase is a free agent. You want to just drop down to his channel real quick, talk to him, see if he'll talk to us.
Yeah, we can do that.
Wow, Chase and Hunter and Zach Stevens are all free agents.
Need to get him in here for post-race interviews. Where do you see Chase?
He's in free agent 3. Looks
right,
like.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump on over.
Okay.
Hopefully that was fun to watch, even though there wasn't a lot of cars there at the end coming to on. But
what would you say if I told you you were my pick to win the race? So I appreciate you winning the race.
Hey, well then I'd say the next race I do, I need you to pick me again. So that's
I hear you. Yeah, my co-commentator there had Kirby, and I just felt like you did such a good job of keeping your nose clean and kind of staying there and avoiding the wrecks that I was like, man, I feel like that 40 is going to end up in victory lane, and you definitely did my work good, so I appreciate it. Man, I thought you were toast there coming to the checker flag. Really thought the two was going to be able to power around you, and how thankful are you that they got up in the wall coming to the checker flag right there?
Yeah, I feel like a little dummy fake. Like I didn't want to block them, but then just to maybe make that happen, but then it looked like it happened even before they got to me. So once I saw them turn, I was like, well, that's
Yeah, they it looked like the 2 was trying to block it from going 3 wide, and that's where the caution come out. But great race tonight, man. It was fun to watch you. Glad I picked you. Great
you didn't
job.
give me the broadcaster curse, so I'll forgive you this time. But just want to say thanks for you guys broadcasting. Thanks for Kirby putting it on. It was fun. Glad I was able to win, get the stage win, and represent.
Congratulations, Chase. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
have a great night.
You too, man.
Let's see if we can round up second place. Second place was the 88, correct?
Yes. Carter Casey.
Carter Casey. Where do we have a Carter Casey?
He
You see him
may
in
have left.
How about third place? Let's tell you what, let's go get let's go hear from the 44. Let's go to ALR. Let's go hear from the 44. I want to hear what he has to say about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, you got a copy? This is Hunter up in the booth.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
Man, definitely had you as one of the picks there to win tonight. From your position, what happened right there caused that wreck to take you in the 42 out?
Oh, I just think it was hard racing, just fighting for every position there at the end, and just happens there at this track. So.
Anything you would have done differently those last couple laps to try and give yourself a better chance?
Oh, no, not really. Just kind of how the cards fall sometimes. All you can do is just be up there up front and see how it works.
We were kind of confused at the time. What kept you up there with the 42, not abandoning the 42 there, especially with 2 to go?
Oh, you just gotta roll with your team. You know, I just don't want to hang him out to dry, and we were pretty good pushing partners, so that's how we roll.
Well, we hate it didn't work out for you, but we appreciate you putting on the show for us tonight, and hopefully next week y'all can get back at it.
Yep, it'll be fun next week.
Good talking to you, Ryan.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I was there the whole time.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't know where Hunter went, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. That was a fun race to watch. Again, Chase Greer's your winner of the Daytona 300. Carter Casey got P2. Gary Donaldson P3. Kyle Kepper P4. P5 was Clinton Seymour. P6 Trevor Catalano. Kirby finished up the evening in P7, which is great. Bryce Borer P8. P9 was Brendan Redfern. Eric Graham P10. Johnny Evans P11. Darius P12. Zachary Stevens, P13, Jeff Hoggard, P14, Logan Taylor, 15, and Ryan Motre, P16. Timmy Catalano rounded up P17. He was, I think, a lap down or 2. Hunter Smith, P18, Andrew Lewis, 19, and Hunter Davis rounds out our top 20. So thanks everybody for joining or tuning in, and hope to see you guys again. Good night.